All right, people, we're live. So, good evening as we get back to the stream. It is Tuesday. You guys about to tell the Phillies are playing again, playing against the Cardinals. And oh boy, yesterday was a matchup, Painter against whoever it was, and I'm glad we got it. I'm actually very happy that we finally got our fifth starter to win a game, being Andrew Painter. And I'm also happy that I finally get 2 days off because that's what I need to be positive for. I'm actually not in five stars. I'm actually in way more than five. I'm actually in. I'm actually in more than five. I'm actually in more than five. If you don't believe it, I will send you a screenshot. Anyway, yeah, I did work today. Honestly, it was good from the start, but then until later, though. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. I'm in 14 servers. That's actually 9 more than 5. But yeah, I'm just happy to be home. You know, I didn't have a good day until later on. Because frickin' Bradley, he was supposed to be working, but he left. You better shut up. But yeah, like, you know, Bradley left, and I did get the news. Well, I probably almost didn't hear because I had my walkie on mute, and I was upset that Bradley left, and freaking Journey wasn't helping me either. So after I was done my break, I had to buzz my behind off for literally like throughout, and I did the best as I could though. I really didn't care about the other cards because that's not my problem. That is that's your problem. That's not my problem. That's yours. Because like stop making your employees leave or whatever. And if y'all got a problem with me, then I am not the person to be messed around with. Yeah, I think I burned a lot of calories just from. Yeah, look at that. Almost 30, like almost the same amount of steps I took the other day. Or no, August 7th. What day was that? A Saturday? Or was it Friday? Or was it Friday? That was Friday. I almost took the same amount of steps from last time. Now I've gotten more. Oh my god. Look at that. Look, look at that. 5 to 6. And again, that's because both sides were not doing good. I cannot believe that. I burned almost 1,300 calories. And it actually came from this alone. It actually came from this alone. From 5 to 6. I burned almost 300 calories. Well, again, because I was moving so quickly. And again, I cannot believe that I burned that many calories. Just like, just like from an hour alone, almost 300 calories within an hour. That that's like the same amount of calories I burn if I walk from home to work. That would be so insane. But in the end, I did what I had to do. I had to do as best as I can, and hopefully I don't get yelled at. Well, actually, well, no, I can't because I'm not. Oh, actually, no, I can't because I'm off tomorrow. And if they even dare try to call me in, I'll be like, no, let me draw my day off. Let me draw my day off. Oh my god, wait, because mom's in the freaking bathroom. Mom's in the bathroom. Because, yeah, 265 calories from just for 1 hour. And me burning almost 1,300 calories within almost 8 hours. Now, mind you, I worked for 7 hours and 45 minutes. Oh, sure, I gotta charge my iPad. I gotta charge my iPad. Good thing I didn't forget about my charger. It's funny because my phone actually ended up being like over 90%. Well, that's because I was charging it up twice. And I already had dinner, so I'm good. I had Jersey Mike's. I had I forgot what I had. I think it was like a big cow and a cheesesteak or something like that. It was number 56. I like the cheesesteak still. But it actually took me a while to finish it, though. Like, it took me, like, at least, like, 20 minutes. Well, that's also because it was hot. It was also because it was hot. So, I didn't want to eat quick, you know. I didn't want to eat too quick. So, I think I burned, like, half the calories from, me eating a cheesesteak. Because I'm pretty sure that cheesesteak was, like, 800 calories. That means that I probably burned, like, half of it. Well, let's see, actually. Hold on. From like, 4 to 5. How many calories did I burn? Let's see. 160. So yeah, it's like 160. So yeah, like 160. And then it was 265. And then this was 141. So that means I think I burned the the food. I think I've actually burned that calories food. Because again, because again, I burned so yeah, like that means that from 4 to 5 I burned I burned 160 calories. So yeah, from like 4 to 5 I burned 160. And then from 5 to 6 I burned 265. So that means that so yeah, because but here's the thing. I want to break it like 4:15, I think. Yeah, like I want to break it like 4:15 on my well, technically my second break. I wanted my second break because I got two. So that means that I came out and then I've seen that both sides were not doing good. Well, that's not my problem. So yes, that means that I burned 160, and then 265. That's 425. That's 425. 160 and 265 is 425. And then from 6 to 7, I burned 141. So that means that I burned 566 calories. That's actually almost all of it. So that means that I wish I have like 244. I was close. So that means that I burned almost like most of it. I burned like almost like most of the food. Again, because the way that I was moving, like I was moving so quick that the majority of the food has burned down. So that means that I'm actually probably losing more weight than usual. And Nico freaking farted again. And mom needs to hurry up and nap out so I can go in there and take a shower. Because I need it. Because once I'm done taking a shower, I can enjoy these 2 days off that I have. Well, tomorrow and Thursday now. But on Thursday, I'm getting a haircut. So that means I had to take out more money. But you know what? I did 200 last time, right? Well, I think I'm gonna do 250. Because listen, mom has not been taking out that money from my other account. I mean, no, the account that I have currently. Like, she has not been doing that for like about a year now, or no, like almost a year, and it like agitates me because like has she just not been checking? Because like I'm the one that's been taking out more money. Because I've been taking like 200, like 250. Because most of the time I spend like a lot of money on stuff, you know, you know like like whether it's like shopping or like clothes or or that freaking like or that sports store. So I'm still waiting to have enough to go there, but right now I really do not want to go to the sports store right now. Oh, actually, yes, I do kind of though. But that means that I need to request off for a Saturday now. I do for a Saturday because I really don't want to work on a Saturday again. It'd be funny if I would have off on a Saturday. Wow, hold on. So within these 5 days, how many calories did I burn? As of right now, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. So Friday, 1,065. So I got to count that. Ooh, I was close. Okay, so 1,065. Let me see. Let me count that. Plus 1,014, 525. Ugh. And then, oh shoot, 719. And then currently right now, 1,289. So almost 5,000 calories I burned within those 5 days. Within those 5 days. Again, like most of them are in the thousands. And you know what? To be fair, if I'm being honest right now, I feel like that there's, eh, yeah, I guess. Wait, what part 3? When was that? Oh, that was 4 months ago. Turn it up, yo. Turn it up, yo, brother. So that way for mom. Oh, but. Mm, mm, I'm so tired. Listen, I'm exhausted. And then I had to while I'm going back get my Powerade of the Mountain Berry Blast. And oh, by the way, they actually finally, even though it was too late, or unless they didn't have any, they actually finally have the they actually they finally have the Gatorade. I mean, not the Gatorade, the freaking Powerade that I want. To get, even though it's not the company anymore. I think I forgot what flavor it was. I think it's like the white grape or something like that. Let me look it up. Let me look it up real quick. I'm gonna go look it up. Powerade water, or no, not hour, like white grape or something. Let me see. Powerade white, no, white grape wave. That kind of almost rhymed. That's what it's called. White grape wave. I think that does sound good. I think it does. White grape wave. It's the limited edition World Cup flavor. It's a limited edition. Wait, I'm gonna turn this around so I show the World Cup logo. Ow! Hit my eye. World Cup logo. Yeah. I got poop. I'm going to take a shower. Wait, I need my brush. I gotta brush my hair. Move, Nico. Move. Hello, I'm back, guys. I'm back from taking a shower. Okay. Oh, it's almost good in here. Maybe I sprayed something. Yay. Oh, I missed. I need more body wash. Yeah, unfortunately. I'm back from taking a shower. I'm on my Witties again. Oh, God. Hey, Phillies are about to play soon. Driven toward right, base hit. Run scores. One run scores. Come on. Here we go. Nico! I gotta ask you something, Nico. Nico. Look at me, bub. Did you miss me? Did you miss me, bub? Ooh. I feel good, though. Feels good, though. It does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, I got to put on sunscreen lotion. It was right here. Nico, why are you looking at my shoes? Thank God. Oh, man. Screw. Where's Nico? I'm going to put on something else. Is this a long sleeve shirt? Oh, it is. Rusticles. Why would I wear a long sleeve shirt? Well, right now it's probably not the time for me to wear one. But it will. That's my swimming trunks. Do I have like another shirt that I could put on? I guess my flyer shirt will work. I mean, well, this is a double X, so I guess so. Oh, damn, this shirt big. This shirt big as balls. This shirt big. Pick up. All right, what should I put on? How about this one? Put on New York 6 Saks Fifth Ave. Yeah. Put on New York Saks Fifth Ave. Haven't wore this one. Haven't actually had this on in a while. Last time I probably put this on was like I don't know, like last week or maybe a week or two. I don't remember. But I'm good on dinner, so I should be alright. Yeah, but if I get hungry later, then sir. Tomorrow I got to watch the NASCAR. NASCAR on USA again. Back to USA, and that means I can hear the other commenters again. Nico's laying down at the worst position ever. I'm joking. So how's y'all Tuesday been? This good old Taco Tuesday. Tomorrow I gotta clean up something. I gotta clean up something. I put on long socks again. But don't worry, as long as I got this cleaned up. I need to wash my cheese and blankets again, though. No, I don't. Yeah, I think I'll wash them like once every like 2 weeks. I don't want to wash my cheese and blankets. I'm actually happy that I wash my cheese and blankets anyway. Ah, frick. Ah. I made a mistake of not putting on grease in this. Nigga farted again. Brother. just sitting by my door. I don't know what he's doing. Well, I'm putting this on before I actually do anything else. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't tell me this is wrecked, brother. No, it's not. I thought it was. Thought it was, but it's not. Yes, sir. Oh my God! Come on, block my damn eyes. There we go. No, what the hell? Oh, time for the Phillies again. Time for the Phillies again. Oh, shoot, my radio's up here. Well, thank the Lord. Yes, sir.
8 and batting 9th. The catcher is Pedro Paez. So again, it's Weatherholt, Pereira, Walker, Burleson, Fermin, Wynn, Jordan, Correa, Paez, and on mound tonight, Andre Palante, 27-year-old from Mission Viejo, California.
We've set to starting pitcher scan report 12 and 6, 3.63. That's in 22 starts. Been very good. 5 pitches, going to use 4. The 4-seamer is extremely straight, right over the top. It's got a sinker, a slider, and a 12-6 curveball. It's basically a big old hammer. That's practiced by Septa. Septa brings us all together.
And his first pitch is on the way. Kyle Schwarber takes it for a called strike, and we're underway right on time at 6:45 here in St. Louis.
Oh,
A huge crowd still filing in on this Tuesday night. Schwarber with 35 homers, a 250 batting average after going 2 for 3 last night. The pitch swung on, ground ball towards the middle, out of the reach. Weatherholt, who's guarding the hole, and Schwarber with a single to the right of the bag at second. And he's got himself first base to begin the ballgame tonight. That'll bring up Trey Turner.
Hit the keys real quick. Base running is always going to be a factor. Palante will bounce a lot of balls, so the guys on base are going to look for that. And who's going to handle the heat better? It is 95 degrees, but they say it feels like 107 degrees.
Damn!
I agree. This is brought to you by James Hardy. Hardy Siding is America's #1 brand of siding.
Damn! 95.
Here's Turner, who had the night off last night. And the pitch, he takes up and in, knocks him down. He goes down on his backside of the right-hand batter's box.
My pitcher, no.
Trey Turner had a tough day on Sunday, and manager Don Mattingly deciding to give him last night off.
No, he wasn't bad.
He gets a minute to get back to his feet and get back into the box. Palante working from the first base side of the rubber. And the Cardinals in their full home white uniforms tonight. The pitch Turner takes. That's a strike called, says the plate umpire Adam Beck. Red caps, the white STL St. Louis logo, the bird and bat logo across the chest. Cardinals on the top of that bat. Palante with a pitch. That's It's up and in again to Turner.
Trey's not liking those balls in there at all. Welcome back, Trey.
They play the second baseman Weatherholt way up the middle against Turner. So a big hole open on the right side. The pitch is very high. And it's a 3-1 count now for Turner with Harper to follow here in the first.
Unusual windup now for Guante. He's kind of a hard dropper. What I mean by that, it's almost like he tears paper out of his glove. Imagine as that kick goes up, he throws that baseball kind of back toward the ground really fast. It's a really violent delivery.
3-1 the count. The pitch swung on, fouled back. And Turner's run the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Phillies say they are a little bit better off in their bullpen tonight.
All right.
It's not saying much after last night. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss.
Got it.
Ball got him. And Turner goes down on strikes for the first out of the ballgame. But they'd love to see their starter tonight, Christopher Sanchez, back up the start from Andrew Painter last night. Give them some more length and give everybody another day of rest. Here's Harper, double play depth with Wynn guarding the middle of the diamond. And the third baseman, Blaze Jordan, way off the line at third as Harper goes after the first pitch and fouls it into the screen. And it's 0-1. Lights are on. Shadows over the most of the playing field right now. A little bit of late day sun out in the deepest parts of right center field and the right field along the wall. The pitch. Harper takes a breaking ball down low. Burleson at first, Weatherholt at second, Wynn the shortstop, and Jordan at third. In the outfit, it's Fermin, Correa, and Walker left, center, and right, with Pajes behind the plate. Here's the pitch, and that one is a called strike. That one just caught on the inside corner. So it's 1-2 to Harper. Batting .254 on the year with 25 homers. The pitch, and it's down low.
Tends to work vertically in the strike zone. That last pitch right there was down in the ground, so his catcher's going to have to work really hard back there. But again, that's what I'm talking about. The curveball, it's a 12-6 that he bounces that a lot. Even the fastball, he can bounce.
Count is level 2-2. Schwarber on at first, 2 outs. The 1 out, pardon. The 2-2. And he checked his swing. That pitch just missed. That was pretty close. Pajes not going to challenge. I mean, that was borderline. And so the count is now full, as it was with Trey Turner. Outfield way around the other way. As the left fielder Fermin guards the line. And Correa is way over to left center. Alante with the pitch, and it's high, ball 4. So a single, a strikeout, and a walk. Now there are 2 aboard with Luis Arraez coming to the plate. And Luis Arraez, all of a sudden, in the midst of his longest 0 for this season, 0 for 11.
Hell.
As he went 0 for 5 in the game last night.
A couple of those balls last night throw you pretty hard. He hit into 2 double plays last night. One was a line drive, 1 hard ground ball up the middle.
And the pitch to Arraez, swung on line the other way, and that is a foul ball. Just a few feet foul down the left field line. It was this exact same situation in the first inning last night. Schwarber at second, Harper at first, when Arraez lined out to the first baseman, and Burleson making the catch and a diving tag on the arm of Harper.
You think that's why he's trying to scoot that ball the other way? He is a directional hitter, though. He's that type of a guy that can put it kind of where he wants to.
Palante comes set and deals. And the pitch is taken. It's a ball. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I have to say, I'm a little surprised that they played the third baseman, Blaze Jordan, so shallow. He can bunt, but he's not real fast. And in this situation, I would be so shocked if he bunted.
Rise 4 for 8 lifetime off this right-hander. Here's the pitch. And it's a bouncer, slowly hit towards short. Mason Wynn's got it, feeds second for 1. That's all they're going to get. Weatherholt doesn't even get off a throw, so a 6-4 fielder's choice. And Rise now 0 for 12. He replaces Harper at first. Down to third goes Schwarber. 2 gone. It'll be up to JT Realmuto, who also had the night off last night. Batting .225 on the season. Recently, they bumped him up to the number 5 spot in the batting order, flip-flopping he and Alec Bohm for the most part. 2 down, 2 runners on, and Palante's pitch. JT takes. That's in for a strike. Adam Beck, the plate umpire. We mentioned him already. Dan Iasonia, the crew chief at first base. DJ Rayburn umpiring at second, and at third base, it's Louis Coupa. No score, first inning, 2 on, 2 out. And the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
That was a sinker. Now, he has a sinker. He throws it, 15, 18% of the time. But when you start to rate sinkers for those guys that have sinkers, he's one of the worst. Based on movement. For him, it's more of a setup pitch for his other pitches.
He's got JT down to the count, 0-2. Here's the pitch. And it's very high. Last year, he was 6-15 with a 5.31 ERA. So quite the turnaround for Andre Palante. The stretch. And the righty with a 1-2. JT fouls it back. Backed off his four-seamer a little bit to go to that sinker a little bit more. And as you said, it's more of a setup. It's not designed necessarily to rack up a bunch of outs. But
he even has a split that I saw that it's literally he never throws. New pitch. It's kind of like Kirkering putting a split in there. He never throws it.
Here's the 1-2. And that's down and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one down into the dirt. A slider, he wouldn't offer at it. 8 homers, 38 runs batted in for JT Realmuto. He's only got 1 home run so far since the All-Star break. Here's the pitch. And that's way outside. The count is full. So that's the 3rd full count of this first inning for Andre Palante. As the Phillies have forced the starter to throw 23 pitches so far.
Dang! And we're the first inning.
They don't hold a rise at first. 2 outs, he'll be going. And here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball deep short. Backhand Mason Wynn. He plants the long throw. It's in time. He's running. Short-handed play with a Gold Glove shortstop Mason Wynn. That'll do it for the Phillies in the first. No runs on a hit. 2 left. And after a half inning, it's the Phillies nothing.
Rather, we didn't even score. And well, then again, we had a chance with 2 outs. I mean, every time we always have a chance to score, we never get a chance. Walker Sanchez does good. I put new batteries in here anyway. What did I put? Wait on. Did I buy 2? Yeah, I bought 2. Yay. Rip and put this back. No. What in the world? Hi, Nico. You right, bub? You right, bub? Bub. God.
Another home. Fine rookie season, 247 hit with 16 homers. That was a lot of walks, the 1-0. And that one is down low, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0. Sanchez facing the Cardinals for the 5th time, 4th time as a starter in his career. The pitch. And there's a strike up the outside corner. There's that sinker. Away to lefties. And to righties. Another Holt takes time and steps out of the batter's box. 23-year-old went 0 for 4 with a walk last night. Struck out a couple of times. There's the pitch. And the swing and a fly ball to left. Marsh going back. He'll twist it around a little bit, and he'll adjust and make the catch. There's that.
Yeah.
Sanchez. His 4 starts since the All-Star break. 4-0. 282 doesn't sound bad at all. It hasn't been as crisp. The pitch to Herrera is in for a strike. 2 starts to go, 5 walks. And the last 3 starts, he's issued 10 walks. Very unlikely. Two of those starts for over 100. So he's not going real deep in those games. He's throwing a ton of pitches. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Herrera, and that is a fastball that misses in. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. See those right-handed batters that are backing up away from that pitch a lot. So Don Mattingly, as he talked about in the pregame show and spoke at length with us about it in his office before the game, that's a pitch that he's got to throw for strikes sometimes. So they have to respect it. 1-2. And this is down in with a changeup. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. 400 feet to straightaway center field here in St. Louis. 375 to the left and the right. Down the lines, 336 in the left field corner, a foot shorter and right. With the 2-2 pitch swing.
Yeah.
Trying again with another changeup. That's the pitch that racks up all those strikeouts.
That's the thing. That sinker you're talking about to the righties, it doesn't have to always be a strike. It certainly needs to be competitive enough to the hitter. You're thinking that it's close, right? It's close. All right, now I respect it, and then you dump that changeup.
So 2 gone. Here's Jordan Walker. Sanchez deals to the right-hand batter. And misses badly outside. base hit last night, but also struck out 3 times. Here's the line and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a pop-up. And this one will be handled by Alec Holmes to right at the mound. He'll make the catch. Yes, side in time. Quiet first for the Cardinals as they go 2-3. And it's Christopher Sanchez. We'll go to the second. No score.
The back down.
Starting the trade deadline, he's starting to come down here. That is brought to you by Meineke Brakes Tires. Battery is complete auto care by trusted expert. Your local owned operated Meineke doing car care right. It's a quick one. It gets longer and longer.
Bryson Stott takes down an end ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And he takes, and that one is up high, 2-0. Stott batting 6th tonight. Was in the 2-hole last night with Turner out of the lineup. He went 2 for 4, drew another walk.
Yeah.
He's got on base in 12 straight games.
Ah.
And that is a called strike for a breaking ball. And Stott takes a look. It's 2-1. Speaking of 12-game streaks, the Phillies have scored 4 or more runs for 12 straight games. And maybe you're like, okay, what's the big deal? Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, line to center. That'll be in for a base hit. Let's pause for station identification. This is the Phillies radio network.
WZXL Wildwood.
No score, second inning here in Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Transky Kevin Stocker with you. Michael Langston is our engineer here in the booth. And Luke Nichols once again in our studios.
Luke Nichols.
In Philly. Stott aboard at first. Here's Brandon Marsh. He takes the first pitch for a strike. That streak of 4 or more runs in each of the last 12 games. They've averaged 5.6 runs per game over that stretch. And believe it or not, there aren't that many instances in the club's history in which they've accomplished that. Because swung on, hit in the air, right field, but not too deep. And waiting on it is Walker. He'll come in 2 steps and make the catch. There's 1 away. In fact, this is only the 9th such occurrence. They have a 12-game streak of 4 or more runs scored for the Phillies. First time it's happened in a couple of years. But, Ball 1. Interesting move, I think, with Alec Holmes in the 8th hole. Don Mattingly gave his vote of confidence to Alec last weekend. So we take the good with the bad. He's pitching for double play balls. Double play situation right now, the 1-0, and that's in there for a called strike. And yet, the next day that he was in the lineup, he was batting 8th, and it happens again today. He's hitting well.
And he might stay there for a little while. Alec's been up and down that lineup before, but usually when it was early stuff, there's a 12 at first, and Stott is back in with that.
Stott, 22 steals in 22 tries. And a pretty good throwing catcher behind the plate in Pines. One and one the count. Alante ready. And the runner is going. The pitch is swung on line to center. That'll be down for a base hit. Stott turns second. He'll easily get to third.
Yes, sir.
And Alec Bohm with a base hit. Puts runners on the corners, and Justin Crawford is coming up.
Nice job by Stott, too, to kind of peek and see where that ball is. I thought it was a very interesting conversation today talking with Bill, and I had asked him about yesterday's hit and run. He had a hit and run with a rise and Stott. So I just think Stott sometimes to get moving. He said in his past, talking about Mattingly, he has noticed that when guys get on these long streaks, what is he, 22 for 22 or something like that, and I kind of agree with him. When you're 22 for 22, it starts getting in there like, oh, you don't want to make an out. So you get a little bit shy of running, and they want him going. They want to stop moving.
Here is Crawford with runners on the corners. In at third is Jordan, the pitch. Crawford takes very high, ball one. Well, Davey Lopes, who, of course, coached the Phillies at first base and handled the base running back in the heyday of winning 5 straight division titles. He was very much in the mind that base stealers need to steal bases. You're going to get thrown out sometimes. The pitch. Swung on foul off, but you got to keep taking the bags.
Yeah.
He made guys like Shane Victorino, even Jimmy Rollins to an extent, pretty fearless out there running the bases. Just saying, go, go.
Billy Hatcher used to do that to me. And I played with Billy, and then he was coaching first, and he'd come over, he'd rub his shoulders, he was very animated. And he would always mix in, how you doing, good, go. Yeah, how you doing, go. You know, he was doing all that kind of stuff. And you just have to trust him, and Papa does a lot of that here.
1-1 the count on Crawford, the pitch. And it's taken down low, blocked by Paez. Crawford, who's on the uptick, is
I think he's going to bunt.
Sitting 370.
I think he's going to bunt.
66 average now overall for the season.
Ooh.
And a base hit in last night's ball game. And they come around and score a run as well. He's trying to get on the board first once again. Here in the second, no score. And the pitch. Swung on, bounced towards short. This should be 2. Then as it steps on the second first.
Wow. And
big flap of the glove. As he comes off the hill, he got the ground ball he was looking for. And Mason Wynn turns 2. We'll go to the...
wow. And he's actually pretty good, by the way. He's actually pretty good, by the way. He's eyes on me. These eyes will cookie.
Swing and a miss by Alec Burleson to start off the bottom second. Burleson tonight as they flip-flop Walker and Burleson in the lineup against the lefty. Burleson struggles by and large against left-handers. The pitch. And it's a breaking ball way outside. A 974 OPS against righties, but a 514 OPS against lefties.
Ooh.
Overall, 284 hitter with 19 home runs.
Nice.
There's that bat up high, the pitch, swing and a miss.
Well, he didn't like that pitch. Sinker down and in, and that was an extremely awkward swing. And I just stay there all night.
1-2 to count. Sanchez ready. Here's the pitch, and it's down and away. 2-2 now on Burleson. Will be followed by Fermin and Wynn here in the second inning. A 1-2-3 first for Sanchez. Here's the windup and the 2-2 swing and a foul. They got a piece of that one. Sanchez coming off 5 innings against the Nationals his last time out. The Nationals worked him over for 98 pitches in those 5 innings. Stock mentioned his high pitch counts. So he is 4-0 since the All-Star break in 4 starts, but not those really long outings. This pitch, well, that's a called third strike. Burleson good. He's caught looking.
After that last start, too, Sanchez mentioned the heat. In all the articles, when you start reading stuff, he talked about, the heat, it was a challenge for him a little bit. I can imagine, especially this time of year, hitters start talking about August to get a little gas. Same with pitchers at times.
200 innings for the first time last year for Sanchez. He's just gone over 150 so far this year. Here's Fermin, and Fermin takes outside ball 1. Right-handed batter, hitting 242, 5 homers. He's been much better against lefties so far than righties. The pitch swung on, line to left to a base hit. There's the first base runner of the night for the Cardinals, who didn't have to wait until the 6th inning for their first hit tonight, as they did last night against Andrew Painter. Painter really pitched well last night, and right when the Phillies needed it in a big way, the Phillies went into the game knowing they had Painter and Ron Hell to get them through 8 innings. And if they had a lead, they would have Bolden available for 1 inning. It was Mason Wynn, and he takes the first pitch for a strike on the inside corner. Mason Wynn wants to challenge that call. It's a slider, and generally that tends to end up inside, but this one catches the inside. Again, those are really important pitches for Sanchez. You get called strikes in there now and then, and it's a totally different at-bat for the hitter. 0-1 on the count, a look at first, and the pitch, and that's down and in. Mason Wynn hitting 242 for the Cardinals, who are 19th in baseball in batting. Their OPS is in the bottom 5. They're 25th in baseball pitch. And that one is a little bit high. Don't hit a lot of home runs.
What?
They don't typically steal a lot of bases either.
Two and one. The pitch. And it's down and in. Slider. And this one bounces up there. And it's a 3-1 now the count. Cardinal shortstop. 1 for 4 with a run batted in last night.
No.
Harper in a step in right field against him. Fermin leads at first, the 3-1 pitch. That one is a strike call on the fastball.
Get out!
Just showing some stats on the screen for Wynn compared to last year. The batting average is 40 points lower. And as I look down down and watch him hit. He's super relaxed, which is fine, but his stride is incredibly long.
3-2. Swung on, punch, over the leap of home. It's in the right for a base hit. Around to the third base goes the runner from Mead. Harper gets to it quickly and holds the speedy Mason into a single.
Wow.
And so the Cardinals now with runners on the corners and one out. Blaze Jordan coming to the plate.
I think that was a sinker. Yeah, sinker. JT wanted it in. We've been talking about that a lot.
Shut up.
Outside. And just such a huge dispersion for Christopher Mays. Just not used to seeing that.
Jordan, right-handed batter, hitting .255 with a homer. 22 runs batted in.
Shut up.
Right-hand batter's box. First pitch takes a strike. It's 0-1. Jordan, a rookie, in his major league debut this past June the 12th. Rise plays him up the middle. Turner at double play depth in a few steps. The pitch. It's down low. Changeup. Getting too many swings on that changeup, is Sanchez. Phillies will take the double play ball if they can get it. The stretch. And the 1-1. Swung on, popped up, foul. It's a lot of fun. Jordan, who was a third-round pick, acquired from the Red Sox in July of last season. 1-2 the count.
Double play, please.
The pitch. And it's down and in. And he's got the same body profile as another product of DeSoto Central High School in South Haven, Mississippi, and that's current Braves third baseman Austin Riley. The only two big leaguers ever to come out of that school, Riley and Blaze Jordan. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Swing with a foul. Breaking ball.
I mean, if I could choose a name, I might choose Blaze.
Yeah. Would you?
Maybe. I mean, not now. Maybe
No,
when I got
it's
called up.
a little late now.
What's your name, Kevin? No, you can call me Blaze. Doesn't work, does it?
2-2, a throw over to first, and back is Wynn. Well, if you're 6'1", 220, I'm not guessed you're blessed with blazing speed. He doesn't look the type. You could surprise, I guess. 2-2 the count. The pitch. Swing and a bouncing ball towards third. Stott charges gloves, throws to second. One on to first. It's in time.
Yes, sir.
For the double play.
5-4-3, the Phillies turn 2, and we'll see the Cardinals not challenging either of the calls at 2-4 at first, or are they? They are not. And so they get the around the horn double play, and one runs, 2 hits, 1 left. We go to the third, and
God.
don't forget about Alec at first base. He's 6'5", so it gives you half a step on the stretch. So, yeah, that's on a pitcher, it's comforting, Scott. To be able to, okay.
You would think.
Yeah.
Here's Trey Turner. Struck out his first time up. Lante with the wind. Here's the pitch. And that one is taken for a ball. 1-0 count. Plenty of pitches so far for Ray Palante, although he did have a much quicker second thanks to a double play ball. 1-0 pitch. And that's taken for a strike. Just watching watching Stott today in pregame infield drills. You just watch he's working on that release to go to second base. It's not a totally foreign throw for him, but it's a longer throw than he was accustomed to from that same direction at shortstop as this pitch misses outside. It's the side of the diamond where he had played his whole life, basically, until he got to the big leagues. And he's pretty quick on the release. 2-1. And a swing and a foul back in that play. Not trying to knock Alec home, but he's just a little more deliberate gathering the ball in and setting up that throw to second base.
There's more to Alec. A lot more to him, a lot more arms. He's got to get down to the field. But, I mean, I've got lots of feelings about moving the guys around. Not a lot of them are real negative.
2-2 on Turner, the pitch. He takes, and that one just missed. Oh, no, it didn't.
Oh, the challenger.
Turner.
I like the batter's down.
And that might be low.
It
We'll
is.
see if he gets to see another pitch. He will.
Yeah, the one thing about moving Stott is one thing I'm still working on is getting over the fact that I'm moving what I consider the highest IQ player out of the middle of the field. Shortstop and second baseman handle most of the ball.
3-2 pitch on the way. And a swing and a pop-up down the right side. Burleson giving
God.
chase, but he's got no play. That's a souvenir.
What?
But to that point, when what you're talking about on that side of the field is when you feel that you get to take a little crow hop. As opposed to second base, it's such a directional, hard right turn on turns like that. He gets to let his footwork right. He gets to show off the arm. Yeah, I love him on that side of the field.
Lante steps, kicks, and deals another 3-2. That's high, ball 4. So, the ABS challenge. It's the Phillies into the base run. Thanks to the AB there from Trey Turner. Second walk of the game issued by Palante. And the Phillies drawing a lot of walks. We mentioned it last night, but bears repeating. Since July 25th, the Phillies, as an offense, have the highest walk rate and the lowest strikeout rate of any team in baseball. Here's Harper with a man aboard. Pitch. Swung on, ground ball the other way. Should be 2.
Wow.
To win, and on to first. It is a double clutch.
Yeah, no.
Innings. That'll clear the bases and end the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the third.
Can we stop hitting the double plays, please? Can we just low-key stop, brother? What? Dead.
New Era Phillies team store. Reserve yours today. Phillies.com/season.
Back.
Everson Pereira.
Who the hell he
Is the batter to lead things off here in the bottom of the third. He goes after the first pitch and fouls it on the play. 25-year-old outfielder.
Nice.
Batting .220 on the season. Right-handed batter. Got 4 home runs thus far. Sanchez, the 0-1. And that is a strike call on the inside. No score, bottom of the third inning. Cardinals lead baseball in turning double play balls. And we've got 2 in 3 innings tonight. The 0-2 pitch on the way. That's down and in. Now he calls timeout, steps out of the box.
Oh, what?
Here's the wide of the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He tries to check.
You're dead.
This ballpark swallows those balls up sometimes. The pitch is down and in. 2-2 to count.
Yeah, I mean, Busch Stadium has always been kind of known, especially with the heat and humidity comes and goes in the wind. It just actually suppress and swallow up really good offenses. But for the wind, it was really blowing on the field. But now you look out, it's not really there. Not a lot.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a foul.
Red.
I suppose I could have said the flags were hitting them intensely. That's not really better, is it?
No.
Well,
It does sound a little different than the trumpet players were getting hammered. They do. And that one is hammered into center. Base hit, low line drive from the catcher's high. It was a 1-out single.
Our Philly games are more fun with family. Bring yours on Saturday, September 5th for Giant Family Day. That's supposed to be raised at 605 Phillies 14. Receive an ice cream themed squeeze bottle. Visit Phillies.com and purchase tickets today.
Check what those trumpet players have in their squeeze bottle. Where are their parents? Here is the leadoff man, J.J. Wetherholt. The scoreless game. The pitch is taken down low for a ball. 1-0 the count. Each team with 3 hits so far.
That's it? 3?
Wetherholt flying out his first time up. Stott plays it way off the line at third base. The pitch, there's a strike ball. 2-0 record for Sanchez in his 4 appearances, 3 starts against the Cardinals.
Really?
With a 2.95 earned run average. Phillies and Cardinals haven't met since early last season.
God.
They had their season series over early. They don't start it this year until late. Pitch, ground ball hit to second, should be 2. On On to second for one, and to first a double play.
Not for a double
So
play.
both clubs with a pair of double plays turned, moving things right along. One hit in the inning, nobody left. At the end of three, no scoop.
Hey. You're dead. Dead. Smack. Wait, hold on. No. I just thought about something just now. Oh, 913, 915. Oh, God, I was off. Oh, God, I was off. Oh, God, I was off. Okay, so I was right for... I was... Oh, God, like, I was off. Well, I did get the first one right, though. Well, I guess that's why... Well, that's what we do on your phone. That's what we do on your phone.
Being presented by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com to get your new 2026 RAV4 today. Toyota, let's go Phillies. We go to the fourth. No score. And with the play-by-play, here's Kevin Stocker.
Thanks, guys. I was just checking on the trumpet players, by the way. They're all good. They're all just fine.
And somebody's driving them home.
Exactly. Leading off here at the top of the fourth for the Phillies will be Luis Farias. Third baseman Jordan all the way in on the cut. First pitch that he sees is a strike. Looked like he was taking all the way to a fielder's choice back in the first inning. Farias now looking for a hit. It's been a little while. A good 0-for streak going. Next pitch. And that bounces. Count runs 1-1.
If you're curious, the longest of his career is an 0 for 19.
Dang!
He's an 0 for 12 right now.
Well,
I don't know that I would have guessed that. I would have thought it would have been a lot less. What's he at right now, did you say?
12.
12. Still a ways to go. Counts 1-1. Nobody out here. Top of the fourth. Volante out of his windup. Pitch. Swing. Miss. Slider.
The manager was asked about Arrives today and his struggles, and he said, you know, guys like Arrives who hit, they've always hit. They don't worry about it. They're not going to start freaking out and make a bunch of changes.
1-2 pitch here. And it's right, a little dribbler right back to the pitcher. Out comes Volante pretty quick, and he lobs it to first, and Burleson has to do a little dance at the base. But he's able to get that foot back on there. That's one out.
Right.
Cardinals had a big error from their pitcher, Hunter Dobbins, on a comeback last night. It cost them big time in what turned out to be a one-run game. They had 2 errors in the game last night that both led to unearned runs.
JT Realmuto from the right side now with nobody on and 1 out. Rounded out back in the first inning. On a 4-game hit streak going, has 5 hits during that time. And the first pitch is a fastball off the plate for a ball. Now, one thing about Andre Palante that I didn't mention in the scouting report, he does have a little bit of a superpower. Now, the superpower, believe it or not, and you're seeing it, you and I are, and that are a ton of ground balls. Next pitch, that's a ball. In fact, he could be one of the most ground ball heavy pitchers ever in baseball. Believe it or not. Now, it only dates back to 2002 that they've been dating the ground ball percentage. Count here is 2-0. And pitch, and that is in there for a strike. Since then, since 2002, his ground ball percentage is 62.3%. There are only 4 pitchers during that time that are in front of him that have a higher ground ball percentage. 2-1. Swing and a miss by JT. Count evens up to 2s. Now this series at 56% ground ball percentage. He had 1 year over 70% of the pitches were ground balls, which is remarkable. Now we're seeing a lot of that with double plays. Both pitchers are ground ball guys. Christopher's high ground ball guy. Each team has 2 double plays turned. 2-2 count. He rocks, then fires. Ball misses. Count runs full. And one of those pitchers that are in front of him, well, 4 of them are Zach Britton, Brad Ziegler, Brandon Webb, and Derek Lowe, who I know hit off with Derek Lowe. It was all sinker, sinker, sinker. Those guys are all pretty much sinker bowlers, whereas in this case, Palante really isn't. 3-2 count here for JT. Here's the pitch. A little ground ball. I think he broke his bat to second. Over comes Weather. Hopefully he throws him out by a step. 2 outs.
Well, one thing it does, it keeps the ball obviously on the ground and out of the seats. And
Yes.
his home run rate last year was actually a little bit of an issue, but he's cut it almost in half, not quite in half, but he's cut it considerably this season. And that's another big factor in his turnaround, his success this year. His walk rate is down and his home run rate is down.
First pitch to Bryson Stott. Something off speed in there for a strike. We're in the top of the 4th, no score. Each team has 3 hits, or 2 outs. Bryson Stott singled back in the 2nd inning. The 0-1. Ball's fouled back into the crowd. Count runs 0-2. Well, you play behind these 2 guys that are pitching today, and you're an infielder, you're going to get some action. And it's a lot of fun. Typically. Palante, the pitch. This is badly away. Counts 1-2. I'm trying to think of somebody that I played behind that was a heavy ground ball guy, but I couldn't think of any. Danny Jackson threw a real heavy ball back in the 90s, and he got a lot of ground balls. 1-2 count here, 2 outs. The pitch to Stott runs high.
Brandon Webb was certainly one of the best that I'd seen. I mean, that dude it was a bowling ball up there. He was throwing up there and guys just breaking bats left and right, weak rollers in the infield.
When you play against that team, you make sure you bring extra bats, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
2-2 count. Here's a pitch. That's low. Full count to Stott. 2 outs. A lot of pitches here for Palante. Nice job by Bryson Stott. Behind early is worked back into a full count.
Well, his eye right now it's just been impeccable since the break.
Full count, pitch, and that goes to the backstop, way over the catcher's glove. That's ball 4. And the ball kicked off the wall and came right back to the feet of Stott, who just never moved out of the box. It's the 3rd walk today by Palante. Bryson Stott. Now you've got some speed on first base. And nice to get him going early.
Yeah, see if you can't get him into scoring position. 2 outs.
Brandon Marks, he flew out back in the 2nd inning. Infield, a little bit pulled. And the pitch, that's outside for a ball. Brandon had a base hit yesterday, scored a couple of runs. Trying to get him back in the action a little bit. Swinging out of the strike zone a little bit too much. 1-0 count here, 2 outs. Stott's on first. He's not going. Pitch is way inside. Now he's in hitter's count 2-0. The outfield plays Brandon opposite way. Wynn, on most of the left-handed hitters, he's the shortstop. Pretty much plays up the middle on all the lefties. And it's been effective over the last couple of days. There's been a lot of hard ground balls right at him. 2-0. That's a strike. Count runs 2-1. Runners like running 2-1, 1-2, and even it counts. 2-2, for example. Let's see what Stott does here. Pretty good lead at first base. Galante said he picks over to first. Stott dives back, no problem. See Papa over there at first base with his stopwatch out. Every time there's a pick or anything to the plate, he's timing it all. 2-1 count, 2 outs to Marsh. Stott's on the run. Here's the pitch. And the throw down to second base. Stott slides head first. He's in there safe. And it was a ball to Brandon. And that's 23 now for Bryson Stott. 23 for 23.
Good.
Pretty good jump, strong throw there from Paez. He throws out at a 32% caught stealing play. Just a little bit inside the bag. Wynn had to reach for it and then try to reach back and get Stott. It was sliding to the outside of the bag.
So 3-1 count now to Brent. Runner in scoring position. Galante at the chest. He rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. Just missed that big swing. Count's full. No score, top of the fourth. Full count, 2 outs. Stott's on second base. Galante's pitch. And this ball's hit off the end of the bat, right at the third baseman on the soft line drive. Plays Jordan, puts it in his pocket for the third out.
Wow.
Brandon Marsh again just can't find the barrel. Leaves that runner out there. But the Phillies don't get anything.
Right. Hey, Nico. Oh, God.
the Sigma. What the Sigma? 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 The Sigma? What the Sigma? What the Sigma? on Sunday, August 23rd at 1:35 when the Phillies play the Cardinals. Kids 14 and under receive a Pico Bryce Harper football jersey. Grab tickets today at Phillies.com.
No score here as we roll into the top of the fifth inning.
Nice.
Steamy night here in St. Louis. Alec Boehm's going to lead off against Andre Palante. The first pitch that he sees, he swings, fouls it straight back to the screen.
He's still pitching.
Into the game, hitting .227. That's 13 home runs. Hitting 8th today. Move up count and the pitch. That's in there for a ball. It looks like, well, I thought we might get another challenge, but they did not. Counts 1-1. Infield's going to play Alec to pull. Outfield is really a little bit the other way, kind of pitching the gaps against Alec. Pitch. Foul straight back again.
Boehm, who's always hit well here in St. Louis. He came into the night with a 298 batting average here lifetime in this ballpark. And a slugging percentage just under 500.
Turned into spot number 8 in the lineup. 1-2 count here. The pitch up and in, backs him up a little bit. Count runs 2-2. Palante, a lot of four-seamers right over the top. Slider, sinker, that curveball, again, right, he's really big on tunneling. That curveball is also right over the top. 2-2. This ball's hit in the air towards center field. Hit pretty well. That goes Arias to the wall. At the wall, he jumps and he makes the catch. I think he did.
What?
Wow, he went all the way back.
Wow.
Right center wall.
You saw.
He leaped about halfway up on the warning track. And I couldn't tell if it went out or if he caught it. It's really hard to see, but he did get it. Terrific play by center fielder.
Herrera, that was not going to go out. He caught it right at the top of the fence, which is 8 feet high. That was going to be off the wall. But still a great running catch with his arm outstretched. And in the air, he went hard into the wall with his back and went right down to his backside.
You suck.
Sat down on the warning track and pumped his fist.
You suck.
Crawford's going to step in now with 1 out. He takes the first pitch down. That ball did not have home run distance. It would have hit off the top of the wall. Talk about one, that ball really carried, and then the same one you see from somebody else doesn't carry.
Well, the ball that was hit there last night by Derek Hill, I thought carried a lot more than I thought it was going to.
Yeah. 1-0. Foul ball.
So maybe there's something to that particular spot in the ballpark, because that's basically the same direction that Derek Hill hit his ball last night. Whereas 50 feet over to the right there near the Cardinal bullpen, the ball died on Schwarber.
Next pitch to Justin. He fouls it off. Count runs 1-2. 1 out. Justin today grounded into double play back in the second inning. A 2 count here. 1 out. And the pitch. It's going to hit hard the other way. It stays in the air, though. It looks like that Fermin has a beat on it. Fights the lights and makes it catch. 2 outs. Top of the fifth inning here.
Still no score.
They're really sharply hit balls. That was hit at 99.6. Bowman hit his at 102.7. That'll flip the lineup to Kyle Schwarber. Kyle base hit in the first inning and grounded out back in the third. 5-game hit streak on the line for Kyle. And first pitch misses down low. It was funny, I was looking at that streak for Kyle. 5 games, his last 5 games, 8 hits, hit 414, scored 4 runs. The 6 games before that, he was hitless. The 1-0, and he takes that low, counts 2-0. And then the 5 games before that, he had a 5-game hit streak as well. You kind of say that's a little bit of a definition of a streaky hitter. got a hitter's count here. 2-0, 2 outs. And the pitch, he takes a fastball for a strike on the outside corner. We're going to play Kyle just straight up, but fairly deep in the outfield and pull on the infield. Counts 2-1. Palante, he rocks and fires. His little check swing. He didn't go, and it called a ball. And probably just kind of held that. If he wanted it, doesn't want to challenge though. Phillies have 2 challenges left. St. Louis down to 1. 3-1 count. Hitters count for Kyle. The pitch. This ball is fouled back here. Out of play. 3-2. Joey Turner stands on deck. Man, I mean, it would be so nice if somebody would just start the wave or something in here. I mean, literally, nobody can move the crowd. How about the crowd? So quiet. Let's see if Kyle can wake him up. 3-2, 2 outs. Top of the 5th, no score. Palante fires. A check swing. He drops his bat. They check the umpire third, and he did go, says the umpire. I agree, as he was trying to hang off the high fastball and couldn't do it. Palante goes out. A couple of hard-hit balls, but he's 1-2-3 here at the top of the 5th. We'll head to the bottom of the...
Why are we not?
Knotted up at...
Why are we still scoreless? Dang. 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 Hold on a second, we're back. Hey, look, season 2. Did I win like straight away, brother? No, I missed. I was so close, brother. I win. No, I missed. Excuse me. What? That one? Yeah. No, I missed again. Hi, nigga. What are you doing?
Fun for every age, no matter. You guys just didn't.
Dead. God, oh, I'm sorry, nigga. I did not mean to do that.
That it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play. That my worth isn't determined by my performance. That even on my worst day, I am worthy. That you see me learning, growing, and doing my best. And that is enough.
Ranks only second to Babe Ruth as the most home runs hit in a player's first 5 seasons with a franchise. Ruth, 235 home runs with the Yankees. Kyle's 13 behind. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
Really?
Pedro Pajes, the number 9 batter, leads off for the Cardinals here in a scoreless game. First pitch from
Still?
Sanchez on the way. A swing and a miss.
Still? Someone's got to score. Someone's got to score. I mean, the reason why I scored is because good pitching. That's fair. And well, same with tomorrow. Tomorrow is the same thing. Wheeler gets someone, I think.
Indiana gets 74 pitches. Flip that number, 47 for strikes. Action to the Cardinal pen once again as the pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss.
So it looks like Sanchez is doing pretty good too, though. Yeah, but things that if it stays scores, then he don't get the win. I mean, it wouldn't be his fault. There's like if it's still scoreless, then I mean, we did have a chance of like 2 innings. The first 2, but double plays again.
Pretty much straight up as you would expect against Pajes.
Hi, Bob. My God.
He's also fresh. He has.
Where'd he go?
Isn't that so?
Yeah, he's available. 3-2 pitch on the way. And a swing and a comebacker speared on a hop by Sanchez. Nice play on the mound by Christopher. And he'll flip it over to first. Weatherholt retired for the second out.
Hey, Chick-fil-A, nugget of the game. Jim Bunning, this was back August 11th, 1970. Jim Bunning notches his 100th National League victory in his second stint with the Phillies following a 6-5 win over the Astros. Bunning becomes the first pitcher since Cy Young to win 100 games in each league.
Here's Ivan Herrera. As the DH 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts in this one today against Sanchez. Here's the lefty he's offering. And that's a little bit high for ball one. No score. Bottom of the 6th inning. Each team with 8 hits. Or with 4 hits, pardon me, for 8 total. And the Phillies have had 3 walks that they've drawn. The 1-0, and that's up high. But double play balls abound today. 2 turned by the Phillies, 3 turned by St. Louis. George Soriano, right-hander, is up and loosening for the Cardinals. The 2-0. And Herrera fouls it off. Herrera, good pop, 13 homers. He hit 19 a year ago. He had really struggled in the first half, but he's come on of late. Over his last 5 games here, he was 11 for 24. Here's the windup. And the 2-1. Swung on, fouled back.
He's a very emotional hitter. Every time he misses a ball that he thinks he should have got, like that was a good example, he fouled it straight back to the screen. And he just is so disgusted with himself. He steps out of the box and is talking to himself.
Two balls and 2 strikes. Left-hander ready. And here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball, weakly hit left side. Charging Stott. Scoops, throws on the run to first. Bohm digs it out, but safe to call at first base. Says Dan Iasonia. Don Mattingly holding a hand up, and they'll check on video and see whether or not they want to challenge, and they do. And there's something else you get from Bryson
Ball on the
Stott.
field is safe at first base. Philadelphia challenge.
At third base over Alec Bohm. He's just flat out quicker. Athletically speaking, he can get to those balls a lot quicker. And it also might allow him to play a little bit deeper at times, knowing that he can still come in and make that play.
A really nice pick there by Bohm as well. Now, Bryson, when he's on the run like this, instead of kind of throwing out of the shirt pocket, we're getting a look at it here. It's really close. He throws with a little bit of sidearm to him. So as a first baseman, you have to know the ball's going to tail.
I don't know.
I just don't think there's enough there to overturn.
Phillies think so. They're just
After review, overturned, out. Philly retains.
Stalker out. No. There's a 1-2-3. 6th inning. We'll go to the 7th. No score.
Okay, all signed up. Easy. Now let's run payroll. What the? Hey girl, I'm you with more gusto. Nice. Who's that? New social media manager. Hired and onboarded with gusto. And spoiler, we're kind of famous now. Wait, we're famous? Oh, well, I'm famous. Payroll, benefits, and HR. Designed and built for small businesses. Choose a future with gusto.
The Score Bet is an official sports betting partner of your Philadelphia Phillies. Whether you're backing the Phillies money line or getting in on the latest promos in the app, the Score Bet is your home for betting baseball this season. More action, more rewards, more for you. Right now, new players can get their first bet insured up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Download the Score Bet app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi, it's Scott Fransky. Philadelphia weather is relentless. The ice, the snow, the summer humidity. Your home's exterior can take a beating. What if your siding was made to stand strong through it all? Hardy fiber cement siding is engineered for our climate. It resists cracking in the freezing cold and won't swell in the summer heat. You get the timeless beauty of wood with lasting protection and low maintenance. Your home deserves the #1 brand of siding in North America. Learn more at jameshardy.com. That's jameshardy.com. You'll feel anything but low during the Flow Rida post-game concert presented by Jim Beam on Tuesday, August 18th after the Phils take on the Marlins at 6:40. Snag field passes and tickets today at phillies.com.
Your Independence Blue Cross player spotlight tonight's on Yohan Duran. Closer for the Phils. 39 of his 44 games have been scoreless. He has a .66 ERA in his 42 games, excluding the 2 blown saves. Of course, he's been excellent out of the back of that bullpen. Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at ibx.com.
Well, we're going to the 7th inning, and the Cardinals are going to their bullpen as right-hander George Soriano takes over. And he's going to face JT Realmuto to lead things off. After 6 innings from Andre Palante, he's had trouble getting runs scored for him here in St. Louis. The pitch is a called strike, and that trend continued tonight as he goes 6 innings, but his club doesn't score either. And so a no decision for Palante tonight. 0-1 the count on JT Realmuto. The pitch swung on a miss. Soriano's 54th appearance of the year. He's 5-3 with a 3.66 earned run average. Picked up a win over the Rockies in his last appearance on Sunday, despite giving up a homer. And he's given up a home run in 2 of his last 3 outings. 0-2. And that one is a called third strike. Breaking ball, got him looking. And JT a quick out on 3 pitches to start this 7th inning.
The Phillies now have the bullpen getting going. That's McFarland. There you go, right there. Right-hander. Getting hot down there.
Sanchez at 89 pitches. Soriano kicks and delivers the pitch to Stott. That is in for a strike.
I just wonder with the heat.
They just feel he's gassed.
Or he is gassed. Or he's gassed. He might be just saying, look, I'm gassed. It's possible for sure. It's just so suppressing.
0-1. And a swing and a miss. Fooled on that changeup from Soriano. He'll throw that changeup more than any other pitch 30% of the time. And the lefties, he throws it nearly 44% of the time. Stott down to the count, 0-2. Soriano is ready. Here's the pitch. And that missed outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. With that changeup, lefties have only hit 163 off him this year. The pitch swung on, fouled back. For a manager to have a righty throwing pitcher that could get lefties out, it's a valuable thing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They're starting to wave. They've answered your prayer. Soriano's pitch. And that's outside. It's 2-2 now.
Finally. It's difficult, though, being this hot. They're all stuck to their seat. Can you hear it? It's like...
2 balls and 2 strikes. And a pitch. That one is a called third strike, and Stott would like to challenge it.
Oh, it's right, the batter down.
It'll be close. It was at the top corner of the zone, and it did just barely.
This is the strike. Philadelphia has 1 count remaining.
Now Soriano another strikeout.
That's that challenge brought to you by Gusto, baby. Hire, pay, and grow your team with Gusto.
There's Brandon Marsh.
I don't know if I've seen Bryson challenge this year, to be honest with you.
Doesn't happen often, I would guess. Kind of with you. Here's the pitch to Marsh, and he takes a strike. Braves have won tonight 4-0. They bounced back after their loss to the Mets last night. Braves were 7.5 up on the Phillies in the East, heading into play today. 0-1 to Marsh, the pitch. Swung on, pulled on the ground, past the dive of Weatherhold. He got some leather on it, but it is a single for Brandon Marsh. He's 1 for 3 tonight. We'll put a man aboard for Alec Bohm coming up here. Marlins over the Pirates, 2-0. That's the final. Arizona just getting it away. The Phillies and the Diamondbacks tied for the second and third wild card spots in the National League. They're hosting Colorado tonight. No score in the first. Pitch. Bohm takes. That's in for a strike. Padres are one back of those two teams, the Phillies and Diamondbacks. And they are hosting Milwaukee tonight. Got a win in the series opener last night. Here it is a scoreless game in the 7th inning. Marsh being held at first by Burleson. Soriano's pitch. And Bohm takes inside. That almost flipped him on that elbow guard, but he spun out of the way of it. Lefty is up again for the Cards. Phillies seem to be headed to the rookie Alex McFarland. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. It's down low. 2-1. Well, you think it's hot today. The Phillies and Cardinals at least get to play under the lights after the sun goes down, but that's not the case tomorrow. Runner is going. The 2-1 pitch is fouled back and out of play. Marsh had a pretty good jump there. He did. Zach Wheeler will be on the mound tomorrow. Opposite Kyle Leahy, another righty. It's a 2:15 Eastern time. First pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Here in a scoreless game. Soriano tucks the baseball into his glove, comes set at the belt. The 2-2 pitch. It's down in the dirt, knocked down by Paez as he keeps it out front. So Bohm works the count full. Should he get aboard, Crawford waits next. We'll see whether or not that would prompt a move to Caleb Ferguson. Marsh will be off with the pitch. There he goes. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. Teams, of course, know the Phillies are likely to go to one of their right-handed pinch hitters in place of Crawford in that event, especially if he comes up with a couple of runners on. So they might just stay with Soriano. He's so good against lefties. 3-2 on the way. And that is a ball, as that just missed from Soriano. And Alec Bohm draws a walk, and there are 2 aboard for Crawford. Let's see if Oli Marmol wants to make the move or not. Again, he's got good numbers against lefties. Caleb Ferguson, recent acquisition from the Reds, was roughed up a bit last night.
With Alec Bohm, terrific at bat. Now he's got, you see that note, he's now after tonight 36 plate appearances without a punch out. Offensively, that goes all the way back to the 2nd of August. So he's starting to, now it's not like he's hitting everything hard, clearly he's not, but he's seeing the ball, he's working the count. was a good at-bat there. Gets a guy in scoring position, move him along.
Soriano stays on the hill. Crawford climbs to the batter's box. Here's the pitch. And he takes outside, ball one. Well, he struck out Realmuto in short order. And then needed just to nick the zone to get the strikeout of Stott. And the single and now a walk. Here's the pitch. And that's taken down and in, 2-0. And boy, now you almost put a take on here. Make sure you see a strike.
You definitely could, but I think you would have to put it on because Justin Crawford loves to swing 2-0.
Soriano sets up third base side of the rubber. Here's the pitch. And it swings and hooks it foul down the first base line.
2-0 slider, and that's man. I know you want to hit, but sometimes I don't know why Don doesn't put on the take in those situations. I know he's still developing. Justin Crawford is. You have Schwarber on deck. You're in a tight game. You certainly don't want to swing at a slider. You're going to have to box it up if you're going to do that. So it's not a great 2-0 approach.
2 balls and 1 strike with 2 on and 2 out. The pitch to Crawford. He takes low, and it's 3-1.
Now box it up. 3-1. Box it up. What are you looking for?
As a hitter, always important to remember, the pressure right here is on the pitcher. He knows who's on deck, too. 3 balls and a strike. And the pitch to Crawford. He swings and drives it hard to right field, but right at Jordan Walker. Oh, he hit it on the nose. But nothing to show for it. Good swing, but not the result he wanted. Phillies strand 2 more runners, 1 hit in the inning. Middle of the 7th, still scoreless.
In your community or in your home, Nemours Children's nationally recognized pediatric specialists are here to help your child achieve their best health. Throughout Southeast Pennsylvania, we're working hand in hand with families to make every child's world a place where they can thrive. Now open in Malvern. Find your child's neighborhood specialist at nemours.org/PA. Nemours Children's Health, well beyond medicine.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands, and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win. And when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies. Freddy's is where all your family favorites are made fresh all day, every day. We're talking sizzling steak burgers grilled to order, crispy shoestring fries, creamy frozen custard churned fresh daily. And with Freddy's famous friendly service, every visit is a treat. Order today on the Freddy's app, online at freddys.com, or visit a Freddy's location near you.
Your favorite power hitter, pocket size. All fans receive a Wawa Kyle Schwarber bobble figurine on Friday, August 21st when the Phils take on the Cardinals at 6:40. Visit Phillies.com for tickets now.
Bottom of the 7th inning, your PGW game summary looks like this. Both pitchers went 6 innings, both gave up 4 hits, and both did not give up a run. It is the bottom of the 7th inning. There is no score. Each team has turned some terrific double plays. But again, you're fighting for runs at this point. That's your game summary. PGW fueling the future.
And the Phillies turning to their rookie, Alex McFarland, who delivers the first pitch down low for ball 1, and they bring him in to face the heart of the Cardinal order, 3, 4, and 5 in the righty's pitch. And that is a breaking ball that is in for a strike. McFarland was called up in April, never got into a game. Called up again in July and appeared in 1 game against the Dodgers. So here for his 3rd stint with the Phillies. Jordan Walker waits. The 1-1 is taken low. Pitch to scoreless 9th inning against the Dodgers on 12 pitches, and you face some pretty good hitters in that frame. The pitch, and that is a strike called Ohtani, Pages, and Muncy for the Dodgers that night.
Yeah.
183 earned run average combined between Lehigh Valley and Reading this season. The pitch will wait on it. It's time called by Walker. The stretch. McFarland ready. Here's the pitch. And that one is down low. Breaking ball. 39 and a third minor league innings. 24 hits allowed and 55 strikeouts. The pitch. And that's down low. It's ball 4, a leadoff walk. He also had 20 walks. And there's 39 and a third of the minors. Generally, that's not a number that plays very well once you go up the level of the major. We'll see.
There's a lot of noise about him. Everybody's like, get him up here, get him up here. But the scouts know that people know, and they've been working hard on trying to work on the walk rate.
Here is Burleson, and the runner goes immediately. The pitch is outside the throw to second. No chance to get Jordan Walker. It's his 15th stolen base of the season. The team made it a little closer than we would have expected there with that throw. I mean, he's halfway to second before JT even. It's the ball in his glove. So now Burleson against a right-handed pitcher. The pitch. And that is a breaking ball in for a strike. Christopher Sanchez, 89 pitches. And it will be interesting to see whether or not the Phillies, whether Christopher said he was gassed or the Phillies felt he was out of gas. The pitch. It's up and away. I mean, one more time through the heart of the order. Seems like it was within the realm of possibilities. The pitch, and that's down and in. 3-1 now. He throws hard. The fastball, the average fastball is 100 miles an hour for him. 3-1. Swing and a miss. There's the gas right there at 101.
A little tardy was Burleson.
Yeah, you got to turn it up a notch. A little bit. McFarland is ready, and the pitch. Swing and a foul back.
He did. Just missed that one.
And a pretty good swing at that.
There's just not a lot from McFarland that's going to trick you. You know it's hard. Everything is hard. Fastball, slider, there you go.
3-2 again. And a swing and a miss. He got him another fastball. And Alex McFarland with his first major league strikeout of Alec Burleson. And there's the first out here in the 7th inning.
Does he not get that baseball? How do they do that?
And see whether or not they tossed it aside.
I do not believe they did. Just was curious.
And the pitch. And that is in there for a called strike. Did not have a strikeout in that game against the Dodgers. He looks back at second. That's the go-ahead run in a scoreless game. Breaking ball. That's hit for a strike. And man, did that buckle Jose Fermin. The stretch by McFarland, the pitch. Breaking ball, he fouled it away. Kind of an emergency hack at that breaking ball. He's 25 years of age, turned 25 back in June. He was originally drafted by the St. Louis Cardinals coming out of high school, as time called, but did not sign. He was a 25th round pick in 2019. Went to the University of Miami instead. Well, look at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back into the screen. No balls, 2 strikes on Fermin. And the pitch. Breaking ball, grounded towards the middle, Turner to his left. He gloves it, sets his feet, throws it across. Down to third goes Walker. That is out number 2. The go-ahead run now 90 feet away, and here comes Mason Wynn.
Don't miss the huddle at Citizens Bank Park on Sunday, August 23rd at 1:35 p.m. The Phillies take on the Cardinals and kids 14 and under. Score Peekhill, Bryce Harper football jersey. Visit Phillies.com to purchase tickets today.
Mason Wynn standing in. The pitch is a breaking ball, and it's a little bit high. Alex McFarland was pitching most of the year at Double-A. We read off his minor league numbers, but he's only had 4 Triple-A appearances. The 1-0. And a swing and a line drive right center field. There's a base hit. Walker able to pick it up on 2 hops, and Mason Wynn drives in the game's first run here in the bottom of the 7th inning as the leadoff walk comes around to score, and it's 1-0 Cardinals.
Wynn's just guessing dead red fastball. I mean, you might as well. You're looking at him from the side, these Cardinal players. So they're going to guess fastball. This is just right down the heart. Sitting all over it.
Caleb Cotham is on his way out to the mound to talk with McFarland. And I mentioned that short time at AAA, they use a different baseball in Double-A. And the major league clubs and the AAA leagues use the same baseball. The ones at Double-A are a little different, so obviously the seams are different is the big thing, the height of the seams, and so that could be an adjustment. Now at Lehigh Valley had not given up a run. He was pitching lights out since the Phillies set him down in July. So wouldn't you know, that leadoff walk would like to bite him.
Yeah, and the stolen base, and that's been an issue even with Rodnell yesterday. They were just running like crazy on the pitcher.
Wynn can run as well, and the first pitch is down and in, ball 1, and JT is going to challenge.
Now you got one. Call his ball back, or the catcher's challenge.
And that is right down the middle, it looks like. Nope, that was
Pitching strike.
just did flip the zone at the bottom. Bowen won the count. The pitch. And that's inside. The StatCast marker that we had in here was basically down the middle.
Missed it?
Yeah. 1-1. A rise almost straight up the middle against Jordan. And a check swing. Did he? Yes, he did. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-0 Cardinals lead, bottom of the 7th. The stretch and the pitch. And that's down low. Here's it will still be Caleb Ferguson, the left-hander, to pitch the 8th inning. The Phillies will be trailing by at least 1 run. 2 balls, 2 strikes. McFarland comes set. The pitch. Fouled away. He spoiled it. Two. And a swing and a high bounder towards third. Stott charges, gloves, throws on the run, got him again. And another nice play over there at third base by Bryson Stott. And that will do it for the Cardinals. But they get the game's first run on just 1 hit, 1 left. And after 7 complete, it's 1-0 St. Louis.
Hey, this is Jamie Loftus, and this is my new weekly show, 16th Minute of Fame, the podcast where every episode I take a closer look at an internet character of the day. Who were they? What made them so notorious? How did the internet, or sometimes the algorithm, choose them? And what does a person do when they're suddenly confronted with more attention than the human psyche can handle? Take The Dress, a story that went uber viral in early 2015 in spite of being, well, kind of a boring optical illusion. A mother of the bride in Scotland took a picture of a dress she was thinking about wearing to her daughter's wedding. But She saw the dress as blue with black lace, and her daughter saw it as white with gold lace. One BuzzFeed post later, every single person on the internet was talking about the dress. But to me, the dress is a story about the last couple of months when the internet was still sort of fun. It was shortly before the stories that spread across the internet stopped being driven by exploited millennials with useless arts degrees and started being decided by algorithms hell-bent on growing internet usership at all costs. And on a long enough timeline, the story of the dress is one entangled with abuse and media exploitation. Internet history is a tricky thing to be invested in. It feels like every time a bad business billionaire buys up another platform, history starts being erased. With the team at Cool Zone Media, we're taking these characters' 16th minute of fame to see what their moment meant to them and what it says about us.
Listen on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and listen now.
100.7 WZXL, South Jersey's home of the Phillies.
Well, call it all wild ones. You're invited to the Float Rider postgame concert presented by Jim Beam at Citizens Bank Park after the Phillies play the Marlins on Tuesday, August 18th at 6:40 p.m. Your game ticket is your concert ticket, but field passes are available for purchase. Visit Phillies.com/theme night to purchase tickets and field passes today.
Left-hander Caleb Ferguson on to face the top of the Phillies order here in inning number 8. First pitch to Kyle Schwarber up around his head. He ducks out of the way of it. A few changes for the Cardinals. In addition to Ferguson taking over, Nathan Church comes into the game to play center field. Herrera will move over to left field. So Fermin is out of the game. 1-0. A swing and a miss. Ferguson, who could not retire a batter yesterday from 20 pitches, faced 4 hitters. They all reached. Schwarber 1 for 3 tonight to extend his hitting streak. The pitch swung on, fouled back. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ryan Stanek is also up now in the Cardinal pen. He's a right-hander. Phillies are getting Tim Mayza loose. Ferguson, the stretch. And the 1-2. It's down and away. Soriano went an inning, worked around a hit and a walk. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Schwarber. Ferguson is ready. Here's the pitch. That's inside. So the count goes full. Left-hander ready. His payoff pitch. Schwarber fouls it back. The last time, we've mentioned it a few times here recently, especially with all these walk-off opportunities for the Phillies. Their last walk-off home run was hit by Schwarber, and it came off of Caleb Ferguson. That was back when he pitched for the Dodgers in 2023.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, they've got Walker, the right fielder, like 5 steps from the track. They're so deep.
Ferguson ready again. Another 3-2. It's way outside. Ball 4. He walks the leadoff man, and we'll see if it spells the same doom for the Cardinals bullpen as it did for the Phillies. Phillies are going to run for Schwarber at first. Derek Hill is out of the dugout. And so, well, the pinch runner here in the 8th. So he's trying to find a way to get this tying run home at the very least. Trey Turner, the batter. He's been on base twice tonight. A single and a walk.
49.
Ferguson. High set. And the runner is going right away. The pitch is down and in. Throw to second. It is not in time. Well, it's close. Weatherholt swipe tag at the foot of Derek Hill. But safe the call and no challenge from the Cardinals.
Well, that is a gutsy steal, too, because Ferguson has 2 kicks. He has a slide move, and he has the big one. Well, that's a slide move. A terrific jump by Hill.
So now Turner has a job to do and get him over to third base, if nothing else. Ferguson is ready. Jordan is tight to the bag at third base. The pitch. Turner checks his swing. Pitch was outside. They ask it first. There's no swing. And it's 2 balls and no strikes.
The Cardinals defensively now, they're going to have Burleson, their first baseman. He's back now, but he'll creep in. And if he hits it the other way hard, Burleson has a shot to go to third.
2 balls, no strikes, the pitch. And it's high. And it's now 3-0 count on Turner. Ferguson, a 1-0 record, a 3.90 ERA. Tonight his 30th outing. The pitch. And that is a called strike. Three and one now. 1-0 Cardinals, 8th inning. Ferguson set the pitch. Down low, ball 4. Well, he's got to face 3 hitters, so that means he will see Harper here. And Ryan Stanek looms after that, if they choose to do that. First things first, we're going to get a visit from Dusty Blake, who's on his way out. And with that, let's pause for station identification here on the Phillies Radio Network.
WZXL Wildwood.
With Kevin Stocker, I'm Scott Fransky with you from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Phillies are down 1-0. Bryce Harper is coming to the plate with 2 runners on. Caleb Ferguson now in order. The 6 hitters he's faced in this series. A walk to Stubbs, a double by Schwarber, a walk to Stott, a walk to Harper, all last night. A walk to Schwarber and a walk to Turner. That's 5 out of 6 batters he's faced. So don't go after the first pitch. Ferguson ready. Checks second. And the pitch. He takes. And it's down low.
A couple of good runners on as well for the Phillies. They have an open throw from the catcher. I can't imagine they'll do any sort of a double steal. Certainly can look for something in the dirt.
Phillies 0 for 5 tonight with runners in scoring position. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Oh. He's late.
Harper has hit into 2 double plays tonight after drawing a walk in the first. The outfield is way around the other way. Walker is so far off the right field line. 1-1 the pitch. Swing and a foul, and the count is now 1-2. Harper in his career 1 for 4 against Ferguson with a walk. One ball, 2 strikes. The left-hander set letter high. Long, set, now the pitch, and that missed outside. Pretty close. Ooh, tough take. Got 2 strikes on you. Tying run at second, go ahead run at first, nobody out. Ferguson is ready. And his 2-2 runner at second goes, and the pitch is fouled out of play. Eric Hill had a jump. Harper fouled it away.
It's tough. I mean, he did have a jump. You're going to distract Bryce a little bit, and that's fine, trying to be aggressive. What kills you there is if Bryce hits a line drive, then that just kills the inning. If it's a line drive that's caught.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ferguson looks at second. Hill inching off the bag again, and Ferguson will step off, turn that way, and get him to go back. Phillies have won 7 out of 10 so far in the month of August. Try to keep that going and make it a 3-game winning streak. They need a rally. The 2-2. Swing and a foul again. Slow breaking ball. slurve from Ferguson. Comes in at 80 miles an hour. Harper spoiled it. Left-hander has the sign. Harper waits. And the pitch. Way outside. Count runs full, 3-2.
Well, here's Luis Arraez's
with orange batting gloves. Orange and gray.
Don't tell me we're down 1-0. Bro, I think we are.
Raises the hand, sets his back. Ferguson's 3-2.
Move.
Swinging a foul out of play. The battle continues. That was pitch number 9.
What about number 10? Just walk.
Ferguson's pitch, and it's low, ball 4.
Yay.
A hard-earned walk in a 10-pitch at-bat for Harper. He walks for the second time tonight. He has walked for the 14th time in the last 8 games. And that'll be it for Ferguson, who walks the bases loaded. And he still hasn't recorded an out in this series.
Done?
We've got a pitching change as Ollie Marmol has to go dig deeper into the bullpen. And this pitching change is brought to you by Pennington Grass Seed, official partner of the Phillies grounds crew. We're back in a moment on the...
Oh my God. Don't tell me that we're losing 1-0. That means that Alex McFarland has given up a run at the worst time possible. Of course. Oh, look, there's nobody out. Word. Oh my God, there's actually nobody out for real? Oh, word, there's nobody out for real? Oh, I see. Schwarber walked, Turner walked, so did Harper. Was it only 4 pitches? No, 7. Wow, so bases are low with nobody out. Huge opportunity for us. How about a grand slam? How about a grand slam, shall we? Go ahead, grand slam. With Luis Arraez? Well, Luis Arraez needs to end his over. Huh?
Needs to find a way to break through and get at least 1 run home here for the Phillies, who are down 1-0. But nobody out here in the 8th. Base is full. And the infield coming in for the Cardinals. All 4 infielders even with the bags. Arraez waiting the pitch. He takes. It's up high. Luis Arraez, by the way, is 3 for 4 lifetime off of Ryan Stanek.
Really? What's that?
Outfield plays him the other way. Stanek ready to pitch. And a swing and a ground ball to first. Burleson's got it coming home. There's 1. Throw to first. 2.
Really?
A 1. A 1-2-3 double play.
Raw.
I'm sorry, 3-2-3 double play.
They should have thrown to second, brother.
Yep.
They did not want us to score.
Unreal.
They
4th double play. The Cardinals have turned.
They did not want us to score.
And it's up to JT Realmuto here in the 8th. And the pitch swung on, popped up, foul out of play. Oh, 0-1 the count. Phillies have had base runners in every inning except the fifth, and they have not scored. You've got Turner at third, Harper at second.
Oh.
Stanek checks on the runners, and the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball right center field, fairly deep, going back his church to the track. He's got room.
Oh. Wow, that was a ruined chance. They should have not thrown the home. What the? The Cardinals, they should have not done that. Like, throw the second first. Throw the second, then the first. I guess they didn't want us to score. I mean, again, we are still only down 1-0. Jesus. The waste of an opportunity for frickin' Sanchez. Ugh. Curse you. There you go. So that means we got one more chance in the ninth. Nico. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come here, you little puppy bug. Come here, you little puppy bug. Come here, you little booby boo. You little puppy bug. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come here, you.
Right now. No, you can't. Chef Pee-Pee, cook me some food right now. No, you can't force me to cook. Cook him some food right now. Chef Pee-Pee, cook me some food right now. No, you can't.
What the hell? Excuse me, what? Okay. AI nonsense again. Hi, Nico. Come here, you. Hi. Come here, you. Come here, you. Who are you? You Bill? Yes. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come here, you. Oh, ow. Hey, Nico doing? Nico? What are you doing? Haha. You can't get through. Unless you could. No. Nico? Off. Off. Ooh, look a book. Look a book. Look a book. Goodbye. No book for you. Stop. You're lying to me again. Hey, move! 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 Get off! Come here. Hey! Ow! That hurt! You're lucky I have a shirt on. Gosh. That hurt. Y'all got lucky in that one. Nigga, what the hell? Nigga, can you stop? Like, Caleb, stop choking, please? Another coastal flood advisory. Oh, of course. 2-0. Of course. So we got shut out with like a missed chance by frickin' Sanchez to win this game. And we had numerous of chances to score. Like, numerous. Okay, but the Phillies said they. Yeah, two. Yeah. So that means that the frickin'. So that means that the Cardinals got an extra run. But did we actually lost the 6th seed? I doubt that we have. No, we haven't. No, we haven't actually. But remember, we actually swept the Padres. Oh, but they're winning, unfortunately. But remember, we actually swept the Padres. Remember, we actually swept the Padres. And I blame on Kevin Long, actually.
Never go on those books. I need a sailor's promise. Repeat after me.
Yes, and now we're. Actually, no. Oh my god, Nico. Jesus. We actually haven't lost to 17 because we actually are not out of the postseason. Because remember, we actually swept the Padres this season. So that actually eliminates the Padres due to the tiebreaker. Because remember, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, remember, we actually swept the Padres, so that means that we have a huge tiebreaker over them. Because no, someone just said that we lost to 60. No, we didn't. Oh, actually, yes, we did. Because the Padres have 56 losses while we have 57. But if they lose, if they lose a game, then that means that we'll be tied, but we owe the tiebreaker. We owe the tiebreaker because we swept the Padres this season. Great. Now we're out of the freaking postseason. Or no. Now we're out of the picture, and that's starting to annoy me a little bit. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. The Padres have 57 losses. But so do we. But if they win, which that's likely, we would still be in the picture. Because remember, we swept the Padres. So that means that we have an advantage. Okay, so Sanchez did. Oh wait, so Sanchez did get a decision. Well, that's because it was scoreless. A3. Damn. A5. Damn. Again. And dang. 50% again. That's it. Mm. 30%. And 40%. Again. 10 p.m. Southwest. Mm. Rain was falling. Clear. Cloudy. Damn. You. Damn. Damn. You know what? I think I'm gonna end the stream here. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for a stream of Wednesday, and we'll hopefully see you guys then. So have a good rest of your Tuesday night, and yeah, there's always peace and out.